Afternoon, everyone. Vanakkam, Andarki Namaskaram, Sabko Salam. So, I think I had to learn a lot of languages, but I'm very honored, and it's one of the greatest moments in my life. And like in the presentation I saw, Sham said, for every successful man there is a woman. But we are supposed to come to receive this award together, but we have some personal challenges at home. My wife stayed there and she said, so, yeah, so, but the thing is, when it comes to Sankara Nethralaya, I don't know where to start and how I reached this far. There is a great couple in Atlanta, great philanthropist, Dr. Ravi Sharma and his wife, Dr. Sesh Sharma. They are well-respected couple in Atlanta. So she is the one who contacted me to join with Sankara Nethralaya. And I have a lot of respect to her, but I said normally I don't involve in more than one association. I was already busy with NATA. I can't. But I'm not saying just exaggeration. She literally called 100 times. And normally when she calls, nobody will even expect second call, they accept. Finally, I said, okay, since you are calling me, I will consider to join and see if how it goes. So then I joined. Then after 2 years later, I realized she is the right person and to put me here. And then after that, I came out of NATA. Then right from the beginning, I could see the vision of Dr. S.S. Badrinath. I really liked the tagline, eradicate the preventable blindness across the country. So for that, I was thinking, Dr. Badri, I don't know how he was working 7/24, how he finds the time. I used to contact very frequently. I could not believe how this man, finds the time to call me somewhere. I'm in Atlanta, and I'm just a trustee. I was not president. Regular calls, regular things. And then he and Acharyaji, they discussed and they decided to make me as the president. So, of course, it was first recommendation went from Sesh Sharma and our vice president Murthy Rekapalli. And I told Dr. Badri, I'm just a trustee of not even completed 2 years. Why can't we wait for some more time and let me understand more? He said simply one word, Bala, it's already late. So you need to take that. So when I came, Atlanta chapter was like the 10-year-old. And total in USA, we had 25 trustees and 7 chapters. So from 7 chapters, I was thinking what to do. Fundraising means we should not go and knock the same door every time. Everybody has the money. Everybody wants to serve the community. But the community has to know this is the real thing we need to give. So for that, every time when I get an idea, first thing is I talk to Mr. Acharya, S.V. Acharya, who is the founder of SN USA, who started in 1988. Then I talk to my close friends, Murthy Rekapalli, Shamapalli, and Srini Vangimala, Sridhar Tikavarapu, like that. I talk to them. They say, okay, this is good. So then every time I talk to them and I make it happen. In the last 6 years after I became president, we changed the bylaws. We took our footprint of Sankara Nethralaya in USA from 7 chapters to 21 chapters. Money comes from everywhere in USA. Why in 7 places? Now we are in 21 places. So based on the same concept, I'm keep on working with the other trustees, taking their input and trying to expand more and more cities. And the thing is, we have great respect in USA for Sankara Nethralaya. That is 50% of the job it is doing. So we are getting 100% credit, but 50% the name what Dr. Badri gave, his vision, and his 2 eyes, Dr. Surendran, Dr. Girish Shiva Rao are working like tirelessly. Whenever I need something in Sankara Nethralaya, Chennai, my go-to person is Suresh Kumar. He's always available. He works 7/24. And we are working on multiple mobile eye surgical unit camps. Without talking to Arul Kumar, I don't think we do any camp. So Mr. Arul Kumar is also one of the key persons. And Mr. Rajesh and Dr. Gajendran. In fact, right now he's in my village doing the camp, Telangana camp, 4th camp. They're all like doing a lot of service. And so, not that I normally am not missing the chief guest, Mr. Gagandeep Singh Ji, and I'm big fan of Ambati Rayudu. See, the focused people, they look at their audience and they never realize we are also in that audience. So I like the way he played, and he represented Chennai Super Kings, and also I'm proudly say he's from our Telugu place. So basically, to serving that concept, it started for me when I was in school, People's High School. That school really gave me, what you make is not important, what you can give back to the community is important. So my Telugu teacher, Srinivas, so when I was doing intermediate in junior college, I came to know he was suffering with cardiac problem. He needs support. So I went to visit him. His wife said, I was inquiring what is going on. They said, surgery, bypass surgery, they need 10,000 rupees. So I came back. Then I told my friends, they went to visit him. So my sir, Telugu sir, who I respect a lot like my parents, so he said, Balakrishna Reddy is working to raise the funds. And my friends came and said, how come we did not know you are raising the funds? Until then I did not know that I am raising the funds. It is like if you watch guide movie like Devanand role. I don't know how many of you watched that R.K. Narayan's novel. So I became like, without my knowledge, a fundraiser. I raised 10,000 rupees and went to give the teacher. By the time I went, sir was no more. Then I realized, okay, when you want to do, never do 8 to 5 job. Your bread and butter, you can do 8 to 5, but your service, you need to do 7 by 24. And here with me today, my brother, Ambati Reddy Indurti, he is like the pulse of the Indurti family. Without him, none of our brothers would have been established in what we are doing today. He is the pulse of the Indurti family. My sister-in-law is here. She's next to my mother. I can see always. And my cousin Narayan Indurti is my younger brother, who came from, he's a board of trustee of Sankara Nethralaya from Houston. And Jalendra Reddy is a sponsor who completed Telangana second camp, and he immediately called me. I want to do one more project. So many are doing, when we do the Mesu camp, same concept like Auto Dandora to spread the voice in the remaining nearby villages, but he raised the bar on the spreading. He put all the villages, he sent his men to put the hoardings and the banners. So every village when we go, we can see our Sankara Nethralaya camp. So he really did amazing job. And also Ravi Sanna Reddy, he's our family friend. So I'm glad to see here, and I always work with Ramachandran, Mr. Kannan ji. So they're always my inspiration and support. And whenever all the donations for me comes in dollars, whenever there is a donation in rupees, I always call Kavita ji. She's very prompt in responding. And there is a saying, God is everywhere, why do you go to the temple? Then the answer was, air is everywhere, why do you put the fan? Right? So when we Sankara Nethralaya is great, why do you want to publicize? That is the answer I said. Without publicizing, you cannot reach the needed audience. So that's when I always depend on Tyagarajan and Deen Dayalan. They are the folks in the design department. They do great, splendid job. And whenever I need the flyer, I'm talking to them, working with them, and I don't even know, maybe 1,000+ flyers and the designs. Everything I need, they are the two people, do that for me. And some of the people who, when the pandemic situation came, everybody shut down. Business, restaurants, hotel, jobs, everything was shut down. But when I was talking to Dr. Girish Rao, Dr. Surendran, I said, in the pandemic, how is the patient flow? He said, now we need more money. Because nobody is working, they can't even afford, so we need more money. That time, I want to give credit to 3 trustees, Mr. Swami Narayanan from Metro DC, Washington area, and Neelima Gadamanagu from Atlanta, and Prasad Rani from Los Angeles, California. These three, Swami Narayanan did daily program, like Carnatic music program, virtual concert, like 365 days. And Prasad Rani did music program 100 days. Music may be doable, but Neelima went one step ahead. She did Kuchipudi dance program, 100 days virtual. So every day, students have to decorate, show the ambience, then only people watch. Otherwise, this is not a good quality, right? So they have to meet the demand every day. So because of them, in fact, that time we raised more money than the previous years. Everybody felt this is the organization we need to support. And also most of the time when you want to say how good is your organization, like India, if you want to say somebody like Abdul Kalam ji, one of our brand ambassadors, he received Bharat Ratna. We don't have any more questions. Bharat Ratna, that's enough. So same thing like in a non-profit organizations, Indian organizations, we have about 555 in USA, all languages. And there is one organization called Charity Navigator. They rate how is this organization based on the outstanding community service and transparency. I proudly, I would like to say, Sankara Nethralaya USA received 4-star from Charity Navigator 6 years back. A lot of work for that was done by our founder S.V. Acharya and our immediate past president, current board of advisor Leela Krishnamurthy, and other our advisors were also part of it, Anand Dasari and Bhaskar Ganti, and our treasurer Bhanu Ramakrishnan and secretary Krishna Raj, but that time he was the secretary. So what is Charity Navigator? They do the rating, they see how the funds are coming, how you are spending, how reliable this organization, then they start giving 1 star. Then if it is better, 2 star. 4 means the 4 out of 4 is the best. To my knowledge, only 2 Indian organizations received 4 out of 4. Sankara Nethralaya USA is one. When you get a doctorate, when you get a Padma Shri, your Padma Shri until you die, even after your death. Because that recognition is with you, it's like a tag. But Sankara, the Charity Navigator's 4-star, you need to prove every year you are 4-star. So by God's grace, blessings from community all over India and USA, last 6 years we are successfully getting 4-star every year. So you get some recognitions, the donations will come automatically. That is one of the success why we are getting. They see the brand ambassadors behind Abdul Kalam, M.S. Subbulakshmi, Nani Falkiwala, Ratan Tata, Indira Nui, Dr. Prem Reddy, Dr. Varaprasad Reddy, Saurav Ganguly, you know, the ex-BCCI board, cricket board chairman, and actor Madhavan, Rajnikant. So you name it, like Dr. Satish Reddy, former DRDO chairman. These are all brand ambassadors. We have like Amitabh Bachchan, 30 seconds video, Rajnikant's 30 seconds video. When we click the YouTube, if it is 30 minutes, we don't click, skip. But when it is 30 seconds, everybody will click and watch. So one of our success, how we are able to reach was promoting the messages of Amitabh Bachchan, Nani Falkiwala, M.S. Subbulakshmi Amma, Abdul Kalam, all these big towering personalities. I proudly say, I am a volunteer. Every Sankara Nethralaya USA office bearers are volunteers. We work 7/24, we don't get paid. Why we are doing? Because the service, the satisfaction we get, we are happy. And we don't know how long we continue, but we will try to, whoever carries the torch forward, whether me or somebody, Badri's vision, eradicate preventable blindness. So our next, right now the Telangana we started in Hyderabad. Next Mesu camp will be in Puttaparthi. We are working with Dr. Surendran and all. There is a process, we don't know how long it takes. Then after that, another advisor supporting, like one in Vizag, and Dr. Surendran said one of the calls, why not in Calcutta? So these are the good ideas. So press don't say we are starting there right away, but you know, those are the ideas. One day ideas will fulfill if your commitment is 100%. So if I miss anybody's name, it's not intentional. My wife always says, why don't you take a cheat sheet, take some names, but I never did. I always forget one name, and I forget my closest person, whoever it is, my closest person. Thank you very much.